Welcome guys to the Noctvrnl channel. Today we're just going to be showcasing pretty much everything I've done in ARK Survival Ascended so far. I kind of thought this would be a good introduction for the channel as like a first video, just showcasing what I've done in this game. And yeah, it's been quite a journey. I've played it quite a lot. Like in this save alone, as you can see, 243 days. In total, I think I've played about probably like 700 days because I had a previous island save that got corrupted, so I couldn't play on that. And then I also have a Scorched Earth save that we'll be checking out later in this video. I'll probably put some timestamps, so if you want to skip to the scorched parts, you can. But yeah, without further ado, we'll get into this showcase. So let's start off immediately with the base. Now, starting off with the channel theme, of course, I've elected to go with a red and black theme for the channel, just because it's my favorite color scheme. So yeah, let's take a look inside. Actually, let's have a better look outside first. Let me just, as I have a tech suit, I can fly and kind of show you guys what it looks like. The roof is kind of a hit or miss for me. Like the kind of weird, the weird irregular shape to it is kind of, it's a bit strange, but the textures look very nice. So it's kind of, I don't know, I don't hate it and I don't love it. It's just kind of, it's okay, but the rest of the build looks great. Also, every single building in these saves have been inspired by whether it be a YouTuber or a building tutorial. So I'll make sure to link them down below in the description when I get a chance, so you guys can see for yourself their terrific builds and who I get my inspiration from. But yeah, let's take a look inside here. We have these lights, by the way. I installed a mod a few months ago for lighting because the current lighting situation in ARK is terrible. Like we only have the omnidirectional lampposts and they're just not good. You have to build a ton of them and it just doesn't look great. So I opted for these mods to kind of, yeah, give it some lighting and just actually look appealing at the same time. And it really did initially. But then ever since the Scorch patch, they've completely broken. I don't know if they changed the shaders perhaps, but now the lighting just completely just doesn't work. But anyway, let's not get carried away with that. The actual base itself, the interior, it's pretty basic. Like we have all the stuff you need for a proper ARK base. We have obviously the forge, a cooker. We got the cryo fridges for all our dinos. And yeah, just the fabricator, the smithy, and everything. If you take a look upstairs though, we have all our trophies and everything. So we have obviously the Megapithecus, all the artifacts here, the Broodmother, all the artifacts here, and each part has their own set of flags. Because when I did the bosses, I actually did the beta, then the alpha. Kind of did the beta as more of a test run to see if I could do the alpha, and I ended up doing them pretty easily, so that was good. Also have the dragon one. Now for the dragon, I only did the alpha, only because that boss fight is such a pain, and I only wanted to put myself through it once. So that's pretty much why I've only done that, and that's why there's only one flag. But I will do it again one day, so we can get the double flag going. But yeah, we've got all the artifacts here. We also have some balconies here. As you can see, nice view. Yeah, it's good. Also, the roof looks quite, the way the painting is and the color regions I've selected. Yeah, it's quite interesting. But yeah, moving down, we'll go and check out the breeding base now. So it's just over here. We also have the replicator here and a cryo fridge. This was for the tech cave. So pretty much every dinosaur that I bred up to fight and access the tech cave I put in here is now empty because I think I put them in the cryo fridges in there. But let's check the breeding area now. So it's pretty big, obviously, because I did a lot of breeding here. I'd say I spent the most time in this save, just in this room, breeding constantly. Here we have all the cryo fridges of every single dino. We bred a lot, so not all of them we mutated. Some of them it was just simply breeding, like this guy. We bred a few of them up just to, because if you didn't know, that they're actually very good at gathering polymer. So pretty much I'd breed a ton of penguins and he would yeah, kill the offspring for resources pretty much. As for the dinosaurs, we'll go have a look at them. If we go into our magic spyglass here, now I do have a set of mods that I use purely because vanilla ARK. I've played this game for so long that vanilla ARK is kind of, it gets stale very quickly. So I do have a few mods, but they're more quality of life. Like down here we have a QOL Plus, which is pretty much the S Plus version of that mod in ASA. So it's, yeah, it's very handy. Obviously you get the item collectors, you also get the nanny that I think I have in there. So I just thought it would be prudent to add it just because it's so, yeah, the quality of life features are so great and it just makes the game more playable for me. But anyway, we'll go on to the tames. So here we have the mammoth. Now these guys are very important because mammoths, if you didn't know, are absolutely amazing for gathering wood. So I kind of went all out in mutating these guys. Now if you didn't know, those stats on the top left, that's what each point is in for what each level is in for the stats. But if you look into the middle column of those numbers, that is the mutated points. So if you divide that by 2, that's how many mutations are actually stacked onto this dino. So if you look in the top left, that's 40 melee, 20 oxygen, because I was bored, and I did the same thing in Scorch, but we'll have a look at that later. I don't know, guys, I just like mutating, and sometimes I just do that for the memes. But yeah, that's the mammoth. Kind of went for the green vibes there, which I'm happy about, because I feel like I never, when I mutate, I usually go for red or blue, but I kind of neglect green. So I'm happy that I did that. Here we have the Megatherium. I called him Crimson because of the red color, but he's also got some blue there. Now this guy, color-wise, was easy to mutate because there's only 2 regions, so it wasn't too hard to fully mutate this guy. But yeah, he looks sick. I actually bred an army of these guys for the broodmother because they get the bug. What is it called? The bug buff, something like that, and just makes them do much more damage, and they get resistance. Here we have Flame, which is one of the Rexes. Now, mutation-wise, I was kind of disappointed with the way this guy looks, just from the underbelly, and I kind of tried to remedy that with the tech saddle. But it's, I don't know, it's still, the underbelly's just too apparent. It just kind of looks, yeah, it kind of looks eh. But as a tame, he's very good, obviously. 40 melee, 40 health, like he'll rip through any boss. And that's what I actually used for the Overseer boss fight, and we absolutely destroyed him. Also, if you're wondering why each stat is quite high, it's actually just because I'm on single player, so I'm on single player settings. Therefore, each stat, like each level you put in, will be a bit bigger than official. And yeah. So apologies if you're salty about that, but yeah, I am a single player, so I'll use the appropriate settings. But anyway, here we have a Razor Claw. Now I use this guy for pretty much every single boss fight. Very handy. Applies courage to all your dinosaurs. So once again gives them more resistance, more attack damage, and all around is just, he's the dino that you need to have for boss fights like that. And once again, I went for a kind of a green theme, but this time I put some blue. So kind of similar to the mammoth, but not really. But yeah, here we have our Thyla. Now this guy is honestly my favorite dino I've ever mutated. As you can see by the level 508, I stacked quite a few mutations on him. Now, if you look on the top left, that's 20 weight, 20 stamina, 40 melee, and 40 health. So this guy is, yeah, he's going to go down in history, I think, as one of my best mutations. But definitely for future series, we're definitely going to try and top it, because that's definitely what I want to do with this channel. I definitely want to do Let's Plays in the future. But I think for now, until the center releases, I'll stick to news and showcases like this one. But here we have Blue Freddy. This guy is a Theri, and he's mutated to death, like most of these guys here. And I use this guy for the dragon boss fight, because if you didn't know, herbivores take less damage, fire damage, than carnivores. So if I took the Rexes to that boss fight, it would actually be much harder than if I were to take these guys. So, but yeah, this guy looks sick. And if you didn't notice, we actually put saddles on that actually reflect the mutation colors, just to add that little bit of immersion, I guess. But yeah, this guy's a legend. Over here we have the utility tames. We have a Dodicarus and a Ankylo. Now these guys I mutated purely for colors, so they're not too... Actually, did I? I think I did stat mutate. I stat mutated this guy, yeah. 40 weight, 20 stamina, and 20 melee. So yeah, this guy's, yeah, he's mutated a lot. Did I mutate you? Yeah. Yeah, I did another 20 oxygen, because I'm a genius, and 20 weight, and 20 melee. So these guys actually were mutated, but the colors just look so good, especially this guy. Like, I love that, the combination of this blue and this red. It's very vibrant. It's very vibrant, and yeah, just, yeah, it looks very good. Moving on though, we have the RG. He's magenta. Not as much stacked mutations on these two guys, this guy and this wolf. Just because it was kind of early on in the series, and I kind of just wanted to explore and not really spend all this time mutating. But either way, we still have quite a cool mutation here. Like, the magenta colors really look good, especially with the saddle. Like, he really looks sick. As for the wolf, I elected to go with these blue colors, kind of similar to the Thyla. But obviously I don't use this guy nearly as much, just because the Thyla is just amazing at the moment. Over here we have the Gigantoraptor. This guy actually isn't mutated. These are all natural colors, so he looks amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much all the dinos that I've mutated. Actually, I have the ones in my inventory. I forgot about that. See, I haven't played this save in a while. I keep, yeah, I was about to move on to the next section without actually showcasing these ones. But here we have a Barry, red mutated, with some yellow stripes as well. Yeah, he looks sick. Obviously the underbelly isn't as good, kind of similar situation to the Rex, but this time I think the overall colors look better. Plus that region is actually quite small compared to the Rex one, so it wasn't too bad. And yeah, I'm quite happy with it. What else we got? We got Carnage here. Keeping with the channel theme, he has the red and black. It looks sick. Also the orange underbelly I actually like quite a lot. So yeah, he's probably one of my favorite colors. Like, he just looks sick, so menacing, and just, yeah, one of my favorite mutations for sure. What else do we have? Yeah, I think that's it. Like, we have another Gigantoraptor, but he's pretty much the same colors as him. And yeah, that's pretty much all the tames here, guys. So we're gonna use our teleporter, and we're gonna head to the water base. All right, guys, welcome to the water base. As far as the build is concerned, I am a fan. Like, I like the inside. The inside looks quite good, but if we go outside, it looks a bit, I don't know, it's very basic. And yeah, I think in future series we're definitely going to spend more time working on the exterior of it, and yeah, just making it look better. If we go into the actual pens, now this is using a mod for water pens. I'm not quite sure what the mod's called. I think it's something Oceanic platforms. Yeah, it says in the top left, Alpha Ocean platforms. That's kind of what the mod's called, and I'll also provide a mod list as well down below, like I said earlier, so you guys can check out these sick mods that kind of just make playing through this game much more fun. Over here we have the battle boat that I built. Once again, was from a build tutorial, so I don't take too much credit for the design, obviously, but yeah, the minigun on top as well just adds so much, yeah, adds quite a lot of depth to it, and yeah, it's a good build. In the inside, however, it's not too good. Like, it's kind of basic, but I remember when I was building it, I was kind of fed up, and I kind of just wanted to finish it, just because the placing of these stuff is quite annoying. Like, as you can see, there's multiple triangle foundations like clipped within each other, just to kind of fill in and patch certain holes. But overall, I was really happy with how it turned out, and even just that shot there with the sun coming down and the boat looks amazing. But yeah, we'll have a look at the tames now. Yeah, over here we have the Tuso that I mutated. He's called Sapphire. Now, he is coloured quite nicely. Obviously we have the cyan on top, and then down here we have the blue. So yeah, he looks really good. One of my favourite mutations. I'd say this and the Aloe, probably the two of my favourites so far in ASA. Yeah, if we actually look at the stats, this guy is incredible, like 100,000 health. Yeah, it's one of those dinos that they're just never going to die, because that's how overpowered they are. Also have this guy, but he's not actually mutated. Even if the tentacles do look mutated, that's actually a natural color. But yeah, as far as water creature mutations, I actually didn't do too much. On ASC I did a lot more, but on here I only did the Tuso and the Bacillo, which is a bit annoying because I did plan to do some Mosa mutations. But anyway, the Bacillo actually looks quite cool. Quite an obvious name considering the color scheme. Like we have the neon pink at the bottom and then the black on the top, and that's why I called him Neon. But yeah, this guy's a beast as well. 90k health. Yeah, he's never dying. But yeah, that's pretty much the ocean base. Now there is this guy over here, but he's not actually mutated. He's just I just use him to get silica pearls because anglerfish are very good at getting that. But yeah, overall thoughts on the island, it was great. Had fun, even if I did start to get kind of bored during the end, because at the end of the day we've all experienced these maps on ASE, and I think towards the end we all just wanted a new map to play on. But since Scorched has come out, I'm not really complaining. So speaking of Scorched, however, there's still that map that we have to explore, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, we are now in Scorched finally. Yeah, I did a decent amount in this map, a little bit more building than the other map, even though I kind of just kept the building in this area and didn't really build in other biomes like I did on the island. But yeah, still did a lot in terms of mutations here, as you can kind of guess from the look around. But like the island, we'll just get into the builds for now. So out here we have the workshop. As you can see, we have the manticore flag here and a little trophy area. We have all the artifacts, Alfa Wyvern trophy, Alfa Manticore trophy, and yeah, we just have their heads kind of hanging there. Makes the front look much better because as a build it's not the most visually appealing to say the least. But yeah, these little bits definitely add that extra bit of decoration to it. As far as the inside goes, it's pretty standard. Like we have all the crafting things that we need to kind of build up and stuff. So it's kind of basic inside, but I'll take you to the greenhouse now, which is actually one of the biggest builds I've ever done, as you can see. Yeah, as a greenhouse, I kind of did the bare minimum, but we are on single player settings, so the crops do grow really quickly. Like this one's already maxed out, and I already have a fridge full of crops, so yeah. No real reason to make a full greenhouse in single player, unless obviously for visual appeal, but yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really see the need of doing that. Over here we have the breeding corner. As you can see, if we come out here, it says on the top, Noctvrnl's breeding corner. I wonder what that's for. Yeah, it's another breeding room, similar to the island one. A little bit smaller, because I don't really have as much plans to mutate on this. Like, even though I have done my fair share already, I just don't plan on doing it on the scale that I did on the island. But yeah, we'll go through the other builds. We have the train station here. Now, this is the only train station in the save, so this train and the train tracks don't really go anywhere, as you can see. It's the most uneventful train you've ever seen in your life, but I do plan on expanding it and kind of building a network of train stations, including like a main hub where all the trains leave and go to. So if you guys want to see that build on camera, just let me know. We'll see if anyone actually watches this, because it is the first video, but we'll see. As far as a build, this was another build tutorial. Once again, I'll leave all the inspiration in the description. But yeah, we have stop 001, the hub. As you can see, I put 3 digits, so yeah, I got big plans for stops around the map. But as far as decoration goes, like we have 2 waiting areas just with standard benches, and yeah, table and chairs just for people to wait for their trains. As far as in here, I haven't actually decorated this place yet. I want to get some plots going and kind of, not plots, pots going, and kind of, yeah, just decorate the inside, make it look good. Yeah, kind of just spruce up the build in general. But that's the train station, so I'll take you now to the saloon. Now, this was another build tutorial from the same guy. I will be leaving his channel in the description for you guys to check out. But in here, in terms of interior decoration, I didn't put too much effort into it. As you can see, like we got 2 rooms that look very much the same, this one and then this one, and plus up here it's more of the same. But over here we actually have a barber shop. Now I'm not going to get too close to that mirror, as anyone who's played this game knows how bad your frames get when you walk in any vicinity near that mirror. Like, it's horrible. But yeah, in general the saloon was a nice build to do. I would kind of, if I had a tech suit, I'd kind of fly around and kind of show you guys the back, but it's kind of on an angle. Actually, I can come around here. Yeah, that's kind of what the back looks like. Once again, I want to add more decorations, even if it's just a storage box on the balcony. Like, that's fine. But yeah, I guess we'll go to the creatures now. So here's the Oasisaur that I tamed. Now, in single player, these guys are ridiculously easy to tame. I think it was only 1 wave of vultures that I had to do. Very easy. But yeah, we completed that taming quite quickly and efficiently. Oh, lag spike. Thirsty as well, which is a common thing that you'll experience on this map if you haven't actually played yet. So keep that in mind before going to Scorched. As far as the utility though, the resources aren't that great. Like if we go here, access, it's literally just sulfur and salt. That's somewhat valuable. I would love to get like a metal one of these. That would be very useful. Okay guys, I just double checked and Oasisaurs can carry metal on their back, so that's definitely one that I want to get. But for now, this guy will do, and especially I want to actually do some building on this guy. So please, if you guys have any ideas for Oasisaur base building, I'll love to hear them down below, and I'll get started right on that. But yeah, if we kind of get down here, now getting down this guy sucks. This is why I want some tech boots really badly. The only thing is with the tech tier on this map, you need black pearls, of course, and farming those on this world is absolutely a pain. Death worms just don't give nearly enough. I think I farmed for like 3 hours yesterday, only got 50, so we don't even have the replicator yet. Also, this is my shoulder pet. This is the Jerboa, color mutated. Not stat mutated, but yeah, he's adorable. But yeah, this guy has been with me for the whole journey pretty much. Like, I mutated him quite early, just because I wanted a Jerboa by my side for this map. Here we have some dragons. Now, the poison and the lightning one over there aren't mutated, but the fire one is. So he's quite overpowered. These guys are not so much. Here we have the rock elemental, who is actually surprisingly easy to tame. Yeah, he was very easy. I had my OP Thyla. I did more mutations on them, by the way. And I kind of just started attacking him, built pillars around him as he was attacking me, and then to kind of trap him, placed a cannon down, knocked him out, and then got him tamed. Easy. Here we have the Rex. Now we used 20 of these, or 19, because we had the UD, to verse the Alpha Manticore, and that was one of the most piss easy boss fights I think I'll ever do in ARK. Like, I think we lost like 500 health per one. Yeah, it was just too easy and kind of anticlimactic, to be honest. But yeah, over here we have these tames. Now these are not mutated, so they're kind of a bit boring in comparison to the other ones. Over here we have the mutated mantis that I did. Now these guys in ASA look absolutely amazing. Like, look at the quality, even in the eyes. Like, it looks amazing. The colors, I went for a kind of a pink vibe on this one. And yeah, he just looks incredible. Also, the stats on this guy is insane. Like 60 melee mutations. Yeah, I went all out on this guy, which I think was justified considering how much work the development team actually put into the mantises. I can't tell how different they are from ASE, but I don't know, they look good regardless, so I thought might as well. Here's the Thyla that I was alluding to earlier when I was telling you about the rock elemental taming. And this guy, of course, channel themed, with the red and black, looks amazing. Not as good as Neptune, in my opinion, but his stats are certainly great, and I think having a blue Thyla on a map like this would be a bit, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like the red kind of suits the desert landscape a lot more. But yeah, I love this guy. Use him pretty much constantly. I don't even think I use flyers anymore, just because I feel like in maps, when you use flyers, you don't really feel, I don't know, you don't really feel the map. I don't really know how to to explain it. You don't experience the map in the way that I think you would have if you just didn't use flyers and you only used land tames or just walked everywhere. Over here we have the Uti, which is yellow and blue. Now I call them Stormflash just because those colors kind of remind me of lightning in a way, which is definitely what I want to do with this lightning wyvern here. Like I would love to do some yellow mutations or something, because like I said before, when I did the green mutations, I did that purely because I mostly focus on stuff like red, pink, blue. I'd never really done a green mutation, and same with this guy, I'd never really done a yellow one, so I definitely want to do more of those colors that I haven't done yet. But yeah guys, I think that's pretty much everything that needs to be shown. I don't think I have any tames in my inventory, no, just this unmutated RG. But yeah guys, that's been the showcase. I hope you guys have enjoyed. First video on the channel, so make sure to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.